Welcome back to yet another episode of Everything You Need to Know. I'm your host as always, Wanye. Without further ado, or without wasting any more of your precious time, I know you got 5 minutes to spare with your boy. Here's my prediction for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. As we all saw, we crowned two new champions on Monday Night Raw, technically. We got Finn Balor becoming the new Intercontinental Champion, and we got Sasha Banks and Bayley of Boston Hood Connection becoming the inaugural WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Sticking to the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, we all saw last night after he defeated Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush, which technically Lio Rush lost the Intercontinental Champion, which seeing Bobby Lashley turn on Lio Rush, where would they go after last night's attack? Now, as far as this whole Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley storyline, I don't believe it's over. I think they're going to carry this whole storyline all the way up until WrestleMania. But as far as tonight, if Lio Rush still around, I think we're going to possibly see a match between Finn Balor and Lio Rush. You know, a kind of situation where, Lio Rush is going to try to plead to Bobby Lashley that if he defeat Finn Balor, or we may see another Intercontinental Championship match between Finn Balor and Lio Rush, kind of so Lio Rush can, regain his friendship back with Bobby Lashley. But as far as the inaugural WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, the Boston Hood Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley, tonight we can just see them competing in tag team action as always. And another thing, I said this from the jump. I'm not a huge fan of tag team champions in the women's division because I think in order for this to work out, they're going to need to put more tag teams together because Sasha Banks and Bayley are really singles competitors. And I'm not saying they're not happy that they are the inaugural champions, but WWE, if they really want this women's tag team division to work out, they got to up their roster. But tonight, we can just see them probably go against the Riot Squad or Tamina Snuka and Nia Jax. They're going to need somebody to set this match up. The Boston Hood Connect, they're going to need some opponents for the Fastlane pay-per-view, so they got to get some in motion tonight. Now, even though the women's tag team champions are on Raw right now, they could very well change hands. But as we all seen last week, we also crowned new Raw Tag Team Champions in the Revival. Now, I'm not the biggest Revival fan, but I done seen them get screwed over far too many times, and I think at this point, they deserve those Tag Team Champions. And plus, I love their finishing move. So tonight, again, similar to the Boston Hood Connection, they got to set up some kind of storyline tonight to find out their opponents for the WWE Fastlane pay-per-view. Now, who I can potentially and who rightfully deserve a shot at the Revival WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, nobody other than the Lucha House Party. The Lucha House Party didn't defeat the Rival a lot of times. It might not have been fair, 3 against 2 or however, Lucha House Party rules. It might not have been fair, but a win is a win in my book. In the books, it don't say that they cheated in a handicap match. So, as far as this Fastlane pay-per-view, it definitely should be the Revival versus the Lucha House Party. Next up, we got the 2019 winner of the Ray Roman pay-per-view, the Architect, the Man, Seth freaking Rollins, continuing momentum going into the WrestleMania pay-per-view. And as we all know, Seth Rollins is not going to get physical no time soon. More than likely, he going to get physical at the latest, the Raw before WrestleMania. You know how WWE like to do it. The shows leading into the pay-per-view, they want to get physical, cause a big commotion. So far as tonight, I don't see Seth Rollins doing nothing but cutting a promo. Probably him and Paul Heyman, because we not finna see Brock Lesnar no time soon. So you can cancel that out. So expect a promo between Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. But since the Shield fell apart, there have been 3 men running Monday Night Raw. I would say better than the Shield. And you know who those 3 men are being Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre. If they had a trios tag team champion like the Lucha Wrestling Show, those 3 men would definitely be the champions. Now, I don't know how far this storyline gonna go, because even with them jumping on Braun Strowman, it's not going nowhere. Braun Strowman gonna eventually catch them by themselves and take them out one by one. So as far as tonight, I don't see Braun Strowman getting his payback on those 3 individuals, because all we're gonna see is him go through some more tables like he did last night. Last and certainly not least, we got the Raw's Women's Champion Ronda Rousey continue her little feud and rival with Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, which technically Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are not on Monday Night Raw. I don't know why they keep on suspending and inviting Becky Lynch to Monday Night Raw. WWE, Vince McMahon, the whole McMahon Hamsley, this whole little team, they need to make up their mind whether they're going to suspend her or not. Because in the past WWE, if a superstar was suspended, you know, the police escort them out the ring, you know, they cut a whole little promo. But for some reason, I think the security team is working with Becky Lynch, because every time the show come on, Becky Lynch is in the building. Ain't nobody trying to arrest her or stop her. I know she on crutches and everything, but WWE, if y'all gonna sell this right, you need to sell it correctly and not be half-assing it, period. But as far as Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, Ronda Rousey obviously not worried about Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair. It's been rumored there's gonna be a triple threat match, but if it do be a triple threat match, who is going to face Asuka at WrestleMania? Which I'm thinking that at the WrestleMania pay-per-view, it's going to be Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey for the Raw's Women's Champion. And I'd love to see Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And I know y'all done seen this picture on Instagram. It was a shot of Becky Lynch at the SmackDown. We got Charlotte Flair at the Raw. And we got the Boss and Hug Connection as the SmackDown and Raw WWE Tag Team Women's Champion. Now that would absolutely be epic if that was to transpire. Cause you know it's the 4 Horsewomen. And you know it's the whole Ronda Rousey and her little 3 other little stooges. I ain't really with that. I'm with the original. So hopefully that do come true at WrestleMania. And with that being the end of today's prediction video and everything you need to know before Monday Night Raw, remember, if you enjoyed this content, which I know you did, give me a thumbs up, like the video, post your comments down below, give me some feedback. Tell me if you agree with what's going to happen or if you disagree. Some may agree, some may disagree. Hey, subscribe so you can stay up to date. Hit the bell notification. Stay tuned. More Lit Wrestling bangers coming soon.